Hey guys, welcome back to another Charlton's live video. And we're here on the Dawn Model Railway with the progress of three things: the river, the rocks, and the silos. So let's get into it. The progress on the river scene has changed enormously. The bushland has continued over the hill. There's been some dirt texture and sand and a couple of little bushes, along with some trees added. If it will focus, you can see that. There's one here on the left where the branch has snapped. Got another one that's falling down, and a couple others. There's still some more work. I need to add a couple of turfs, a couple of other colours of the clump foliage, and it should look really good. And the river section here. So where we had the river painted, that's been changed quite literally to an actual river. So the process of what I did is I added this dirt texture all the way along the bank. So from that end right here all the way down, just covered the whole thing in dirt texture. I then got these garden stones. This is dry. It's not fully dry, but it's dry to touch. But I got these garden stones from the garden, washed them and placed them there, and got some of the twigs from the clump foliage or the other foliage, which I still can't work out what it's called, and put them on. And I've begun, this is the third coat of the river, using Mod Podge. Now Mod Podge is a PVA sort of glue or gloss which will dry clear, and it's commonly used to create the effects on top of resins and things. I'm just using it straight and I'm going to layer it up. So at the moment it looks quite white. It does look like a moving stream, and I think it looks really good. There's still a lot of layers that need to be put, but I'm just taking my time with that one. And I can't wait to see how it looks. You can already get the idea of the scene, with the railway going into the tunnel, and you get to look from the river. It's going to look absolutely amazing. Now the next bit of progress I've done is on the hillside. We've added some homemade rocks. So these rocks, I mean, they look pretty average, but they haven't been painted, and they've just sort of been plastered in and then painted around the edges. So got quite an enormous amount of rocks there, and then a couple of little ones spread out throughout the rest of the hill. Now these rocks will be in the hillside, so there'll be, you know, bushes, trees, everything, and the rocks will stand out. The rocks will then be painted, and it's going to look absolutely epic. Now I will do a video on how I made the rocks. I used a aluminium foil and plaster, made my own molds, and yeah, I think that would be a really cool video, and I can't wait to do that. I've also added an extra grain silo. Now I wanted to look a bit longer. I haven't decided whether it's going to go down here or here just yet, but I just thought I would add an extra lot. So this, it's got more than one layer of paint on it. This has got just its first layer, so that will get more layers, and then the roof added on. I did originally have the longer silo tubes attached to this four, but I've cut them down to make it just the four, taking out the taller ones, and I've got the other four. So whether I put them, you know, together like an 8 or like 2 4s with a building here, I'm not sure. I've also begun work on the building to go on top of the grain silos. Now this may end up being the plan. It may change. Lots of people I've talked to have said I should do it like that. Other people have said, you know, do 2 separate ones, and some people have said do like that. Have the thing linking it. But yeah, there's lots of work that's been done. I have expanded it, and I can't wait to keep going with that project. I've also finished the gravel track that will come into the grain silo, and we've also got a second London Midland 350 running. Now for those that are new to the channel or just joining in, these 350s are not what's going to be on the service. These are just running as test trains. I've had them on previous English layouts, and I just choose to keep running them regularly. I don't want to have my English trains not running just because this is going to be an American layout. But the stock for the American layout is beginning to work its way onto the layout. We haven't got much of it, and most of it's stored away or going to be still yet to be purchased from the stores. But for now, I'm just running these two guys. They're getting a lot of action every day, keeping the tracks clean, making sure there's no problems with derailments, etc. And yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying the layout. The progress has been enormous. I will have to put the progress on hold as my end of semester, mid-year exams for my university degree are coming up. So I'll begin my exam studying literally straight after this video. But yeah, thank you for watching this update. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button to follow along with more progress. Thank you. Bye.